G'day everybody, this is Mr. Oz Video 1985 with a brand new video, and for the first time I'm doing my first ever comic book haul video, because this video will be my first ever comic books I've ever owned, ever. So yes, so this is, if you are watching me for the first time, hello, I'm Nathan, I'm from Australia, and yes, I'm just getting myself into comic books, specifically superhero film, comic books, and occasionally dive into other things. Maybe I have also got a Doctor Who one as well. So basically, what happened was, probably last month, I live in I don't live in a big city. I live in like an original city, and we don't have a lot of comic books. So I didn't know we even had. I don't think we even had one. But you know, I seen signs around where I live about the comic book store, which I couldn't find where it was. It was around where I live, but it went to a different. Then it's in a different area now. But one day I was driving past there and said, "Hey, is that a comic book store?" So I think the next day I went into my first ever time going to a comic book store. Now it's not a big one. It's probably a smaller one. It's small, small enough. And it has, you know, like basically what other comic book stores have. You know, it has the single issues. It has some trades. It has back issues. It's a good store. It's still going. So I went in there unknowing what's going on, and I was overwhelmed. You know, it's like first time going into anything. But I managed to pick up two ones, and you know, I never knew much about about how it all works. I know about comic book, about superhero ones, and I like Superman, Batman. You know, then I know different characters from, you know, in DC to Marvel. You know, DC has Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. You know, Marvel has, you know, Captain America, has Thor, it has Iron Man, has Fantastic Four, and all the other ones. Because I grew up like many people in the late 80s, early 90s, and you know, we had a lot of cartoons. You know, I remember watching, you know, the Batman the animated series. I remember watching X-Men animated series, Spider-Man animated series. I even remember watching the Iron Man one as well. Then of course I'm into like also other things like Ninja Turtles, Transformers, all those other jazz. So I'm fairly familiar with the TV animated moody kind of style of things. But again, into comic books, it's very overwhelming because there's so many things. But I managed to pick up a Superman action comic from the New 52. This one here. Now I have watched this. I have read this. I really enjoy this one. I know DC has the New 52 style. You know, kind of what new continuities. You know, it's up and big on the patrol. And I know Marvel has Marvel Now. Of Marvel, or Marvel, what they want to call it. So yes, I really enjoyed it. It's kind of the going back to like the action comic thing. Good little style arts and things like that. I really enjoy it. I had read this one. Of course, these were in single issues. Then they make from action comic from number 1 to number 8. So yes, I'm fairly behind on that. I probably will continue to get these kind of ones until I catch up, which probably won't be never, because I believe they are cancelling the New 52, or they're keeping it. I'm not quite sure what's a lot of things going around, but at the moment. Any help, any recommendations, please leave them underneath. Another one I picked up, and because these were fairly dear at the time. These were $30 for that one. Now I think I managed to pick these up I think they had a 20% off, so I don't think I paid full price. And the other one is Superman Batman Volume 1. This one here. I haven't read this one. I don't know if it's any good. Maybe you have seen this one or read it. Leave a comment underneath. So that's the first first time I went to the comic book store. The second time I went was a couple of weeks later. After that, I picked up Arrow, from the base of the TV show Arrow. Now, I have watched this. I have read this one. I really enjoyed this. I think there's another volume of this one. It's in between season 1 of Arrow, on TV. I think volume 1's already out, and I think they're already starting season 2.5, which is currently running. So yes, Arrow. I really enjoy Arrow, the TV show. Unfortunately, if you live in Australia, season 3 hasn't started airing here yet. Now, I have done a season 1 review of Arrow before, when I have talked about TV shows that I'm looking forward to this year and all that. Yes, Arrow hasn't started airing here yet. We have The Flash. The Flash has started airing on the subscription television on Foxtel, if you live in Australia. I've been watching The Flash, which I really enjoy. And we did manage to get the Flash versus Arrow episode, and we got the Arrow Brave and the Bold, whatever. So we managed to get that. But yes, I really enjoy it. Then I managed to a single issue or whatever of I think it's called inspired by the hit TV series S.H.I.E.L.D. Issue 1. Of course, it's loosely based on the TV show S.H.I.E.L.D. Really enjoy this one. So yeah, different things there and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed S.H.I.E.L.D. because this comes out, I think it comes out monthly. So that's the second time. The third time I went to the comic book store, which I think was actually only a month. It was only a couple of weeks ago. I managed to pick up Star Wars. This is actually the second print of Star Wars, the comic. I read this one. I think it's basically just before this. I think it's basically after or just before the last movie of the original trilogy, or what I want to call it. I think it must be episode 5, if you want to think. I think because in episodes, yeah. So I think really enjoyed this one. Very good style, I want to say. And likeness is so good as well. Really captures the essence of Star Wars. And really the whole feel of it. So that's issue 1. And pick up issue 2, which I just recently read. Really enjoy this one because all things on there. Of course, with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. So yeah. Then I managed to pick up on a back issue or then Doctor Who Adventures with the 12th Doctor. This is number 2, with of course the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi. So yes, I managed to pick this one up. And just last week I went to the comic book store. I'm trying to go to the comic book store at least once a week. So you know, because just to keep things up, I picked up S.H.I.E.L.D. Issue 2, which I just recently read today. Really enjoyed this one. This features Miss Marvel on this one. Really enjoy this one. So I don't really know much about Miss Marvel or anything like that, but she seems like a very interesting character. So yes. So this is 2. Then I picked up Darth Vader, Star Wars Darth Vader, volume or issue 1. Ready to draw this one? Let's see. Oh, Vader. There he is, the man himself. I believe the second of this book, or the second of this, comes out actually this week. So I probably will pick that one up. Then I managed to pick up a New 52 Batman Detective Comic Volume 1, The Face of Death. Yes, The Face of Death. So yes. Then I picked up a kind of a one, I think from the late, I think it was in the 60s or 40s. The Fastest Man Alive, The Flash, number 190 of The Flash. I think this is from the 1960s thing from it. Because this is all on trade in Bad and Borg, which I will should be in my comic store this week. I will be picking up some bag and boards of all that. So yes, that is my first video of hopefully many comic book haul videos on this channel. I know it is very unusual. It's a very different style of videos I've done in the past, mainly focusing on movies and TV shows and things like that, and collecting. But you know, everything's changing, and you know, it's just the way things are. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this, my first comic book haul video. So hopefully many. And if you have any suggestions on comic books to pick up, if you are my subscribers who have subscribed to my channel, and any new subscribers who want to subscribe to my channel, any recommendations will be highly sought good. So yes, I'm hoping to do these probably monthly, possibly every fortnightly. So every fortnight. See what happens. It may not be as big as this one, because this is probably the last things. If I go comic books, or you know, every week, probably pick up a few things. So probably fortnightly, either fortnightly or monthly. Anyway. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Until my next video. This is Mr. Oz Video 1985 saying bye for now, not forever, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao.